I literally said it before. We have to deal with the Strait of Hormuz before anything else. Like I was like the patron saint of the Strait of Hormuz before this war started, and when it started, they weren't dealing with that. I was like, they got to deal with that, and everyone was like, oh, you're full of shit. The military officials know everything. The president knows way more than you. You're just
yeah. So someone in class was asking.
The first phase of war ended, and they didn't achieve any.
Yeah, what is our take on what they were saying about not wanting to take out the top ones? Yeah, there's a lot along the way in the middle. Well, like a chop shop when you understand that. What good does it do to take out the top one? Yeah, sometimes they don't even have anything to do with it. Yeah. It's all being done, under their name, in their building. Sometimes they kind of do know. They know. They can see it. But to acknowledge it, what are they going to do? Yeah, when they can do just about as much as we can, and to acknowledge it just hurts their business, why would they do that? It not only hurts their business, but then makes them a target to those groups of mongers. Yeah, so why would they do that? That'd be stupid, huh? I know, it's amazing how they act, though. They feel a little threatened from some crazy person rambling on and on. I know, and they've shown you how easily they can take out people on the top one. Very easily. Yeah, you're going to go through all that. You're going to go through all that. Yeah, the whole Robinson situation is a classic example. Think about it. It's a tower situation, if I ever saw one. Right? Got clipped by a little flying bullet. Tower goes down. Well, he stood up for a second, right? Fight, and then it crumbles. Down to the ground. It is kind of like a tower. It's like he was one of the towers, yeah. Pretty much. I mean, if you like analytical play. But yeah, easy. You can take them out easy. Yeah, when you understand that the good forces that be aren't looking to do that, they're nonviolent, they really don't want innocent people to be killed to prove a point or to try to distract, or so they're trying to bring awareness, clarity, and understanding to some of these networks and the abuse and how horrific it is, the child and animal abuse, and how they're feeding that out to these groups. Do you understand how that's like drugs? Remember the microchips that went down to Florida? Right, so they're using it like drugs, and these sick motherfuckers know that. Right, Kennedy? Yeah, they fucking know this shit. And they can do just about as much as we can. So, yeah, they're not going to acknowledge it and put themselves in danger. They've already had enough, right? What, Kennedy's wife, did she kill herself? Are you sure? Yeah, that was back in the 2008 to 2012 era, around then, wasn't it? Yeah, we told those sick motherfuckers in 2012 they weren't going to get away with it. And we saw some people get killed. I know, it's interesting, too, with what people were saying. Yeah, yo.
I just want to say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Awesome. I put them in the air fryer this time. I cooked them. The texture, was it better? Or is it? Okay, let's get that. No, I had to air fry them before I put them in the hot oil. And I was wondering if that would change the texture at all if they weren't in the oil as long.
I think it was really good.
Yeah? Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to do it that way from now on. So, yeah, what I did was I put them in the air fryer first, those dumplings. Yeah, instead of cooking them in the oil the whole time. Yeah, so I got the oil nice and hot, and I put them in the air fryer for a few minutes first. 3 minutes on 390, and then stuck them in that hot oil for a few minutes. Yeah. I was thinking it'd be better that way if they weren't cooking in the oil the whole time. They just had to kind of flash fry them. Yeah. Right, because there's one thing, like we said, using and abusing. And yeah, with some people you might, right, cross the line a little bit, and that's authorized, especially with dangerous cartel people, schizos, non-vaxxers, Nazis, right? Oh yeah, I mean, you can see the anger and the authorization they were giving these fucking punks to spy on and take out people. The private investigator in 2009 and many others were trying to warn against these things, and nobody wanted to listen. Yeah, I mean, we'd already, by that point, the bullshit we'd been through with people at the Maine Parent Federation, the counselors, I mean, years and years, you can go back to the 90s. Probably one of the reasons we were put on the programs, and David Wilcock has probably informed you to all that, right, Trump? Right, so anyways, hopefully people are understanding that, and that the fucking sick motherfuckers around here are just as gone as those fucking people in the street. It's worse, dude. It's actually worse. My God. Yeah, you know what? I think a lot of those fucking retards they have out there in the street do understand it. Yeah, I really do. And the ones that don't could probably understand it better than these fucking idiots. And for you people to understand that, we're not being mean. We're trying to help hostages. And the years that this has gone on and innocent people being killed. And if you think we're being mean and that's what you're focused on, understand we've done this for a long time. And in these cases, it's that fucking attitude and people trying to judge who they think's a good person, look at people's records, giving people deals, deciding if someone's just jealous, watching the show, people snapping. Yeah, remember the show Snapped? I mean, this shit got so old. I remember back in the 90s, a lot of the activists and different people that fought for human rights. Yeah, there's a lot of good activists and humanitarians, you know? There's a lot of fucked up ones, too. So remember the Greta Thunberg thing? So when they get those audience bases going, and they built those big audiences, didn't they? All they had to do was make a few public displays. Remember the bullshit and taking her overseas? And they were showing an example of, look, think before cameras. Yeah, those people would be taken out or held captive or put in some videos. Abuse videos. Look, we have hostages, and abuse them and then send those videos back. Yeah, I mean, there's so much material that motivates our military forces over the years. I mean, see how they get them going? Right, I mean, look at the tower thing, right? And then you have these guys going over into these other countries, mutilating and massacring innocent people, trying to get to this Bin Laden dude. But because of what happened with the towers, did you see what they did? We're authorized! Fucking riding on horseback. Hey, is that Bear? Huh? Bareback and everything. Yeah, we had to arrest a lot of our military people for such horrific abuse. You sick fucks. Yeah, a lot of them are out of prison now, well armed, with us in their sights. Believe me, there's a lot of me's. And when you motherfuckers want to ignore it and judge people's records and their fucking language, are you fucking kidding me? You sick, nasty, spoiled fucking American brats. People need to wake the fuck up, and the proper authorities need to address the facts and abuse here. Do you understand? The fraud and abuse. Yeah, report the facts. It would be a good idea. We're trying to keep it under 10 here. We're at 9:28. Right, so anyways, having an alter ego is not a mental disorder. And notice that not is in highlighted domain. It is a conscious voluntary persona, like a stage name, a creative outlet, or a professional facade that you control. Now, you can read the rest of that there. A lot of people don't understand that. We tried getting this education to the teachers so it would get to the students. They're fucking mental. Yeah, 10 minutes. I'll go a few more. Yeah, no, it was really sad. Remember just mentioning the mindful classes, how they flipped out? No, they need the mindful classes. The parents need the mindful classes. Yeah, that fucking psycho from Texas. Just because your dad was a boxer. It's like, oh, okay, here we fucking go. Hold on. What the fuck does my dad or him being a boxer have to do with this? And it's interesting you know that. And you guys have already been targeting other fucking kids here. Because they're kids of the cartel people. People need to wake the fuck up, you sick motherfucking pieces of shit. Yeah, it's fucking sick and disgusting what you nasty fucking cunts around here have been doing. Yeah, Lincoln School. Yeah, you got some serious fucks that have been in and out of that place. Wow. Wow. So fucking disturbing. Proper authorities need to fucking get my children away from these fucking people. I'm right here if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions as to how we can do that and get the facts reported on. Are you people fucking kidding me? All you news people being paid out by these fucking activists, and look at what Mills has been doing with the transgender shit. How are you people allowing that and not addressing the vaccines and overprescribing of SSRIs? You think it's not so fucking obvious to good forces all around the world, you sick motherfuckers? I got some needles. Get ready, because they're going to go right in your fucking eyeballs. Metaphorically speaking, they're full of love. Love juice, just for you. We've been cooking it up. Oh, trust me. You know what? Anger produces some really good love juices. Mwah.